Right now, this is just an empty field across 304 from Queen Anne's County High School, but soon it will be the home to the new Queen Anne's Family YMCA. And there is a lot of buzz about it in Centerville. I stopped by the current facility to find out what we can expect in the new Y. Queen Anne's County got its first YMCA in 2015, taking over the space that was once a commercial fitness center. But now it's time to grow.
Currently, we serve about 944 members. We have about 2,000. And with the new building, we're really slated to see a huge growth.
Just getting the Y opened in this facility took lots of legwork.
I remember when I first moved here, 2007, I was out at the Queen Anne's County Fair passing out flyers as part of this project about a future YMCA in Queen Anne's County. And I distinctly remember everyone dropping their flyers saying this will never happen. And so it's been a long process.
The current facility limits what the Y can offer. In fact, big programs like summer camp take place off-site.
We are partnered with the Gunston School and then the Corsica River Sailing Center.
The camps are offered to children ages 5 to 12.
Sailing and base studies and Bill Nye the Camp Science Guy and different themes for the kids to choose from.
The pandemic canceled camps last summer, but Victoria says registration for Summer 21 camp brought in more than 400 kids.
So it's really putting us in a good spot.
Once the new facility is completed, those camps will be on site.
Being in your own home branch with camp, you know, the kids going in and out of the hallways and going to the swim pool or going outside to the field to play volleyball. And the members also interacting and doing their exercise and healthy living as well. I think it's great to just have all those programs at one spot and one location.
The new building will have a swimming pool, something the current facility doesn't have. In fact, it will be the only pool in the area.
On the Eastern Shore, you're surrounded by water. And so if you think about especially the number of kids that we have in each of our communities and the low number of those individuals who actually know how to swim, it's exciting to think that a YMCA can be added in with an asset like a pool where we can help close the gap on some of that swim lesson instruction or the inability to learn to swim on the Eastern Shore.
Including the pool was an obvious choice when planning the new facility, but Derek says there are other features that may not seem so obvious.
When you think about a YMCA work, sometimes you think sports, you think about wellness, but for us as well, there's chronic disease programs, so serving people with cancer survivors, people with balance and stability issues, Parkinson's. So you try and think of, when you're thinking of a facility, what assets could you put in that facility that would help lift up those individuals as well.
It will even include a business development center.
There we will work on complementing small businesses. How can we offer resources to new startup businesses that may be hard to manage as they launch? And so if you think about maybe access to an HR director, maybe a small business doesn't have that and needs some consultation around how to handle a tough conversation with an employee, then maybe that's something you'll see in the Small Business Development Center.
Derek says the buzz around the new YMCA is growing.
People are seeing the renderings of the new facility. They know that we're meeting with planning and zoning and meeting with commissioners, and so there really is some excitement building, especially on social media. You see people starting to talk about now that the warmer weather has broken and we're getting a little bit out of our COVID funk. People are ready to see this new YMCA take shape and see some of the building come out of the ground.
Groundbreaking is scheduled for early June and is expected to be completed in late 2022. It'll be located on 304 across from the high school.
One of the things that I'm most excited about is the proximity to kids. We, as our YMCAs have grown, we have realized that building on school property or close to schools is really an asset to all communities.
That will give students a safe and fun place to engage and thrive.
Having endless opportunities for our youth in the community really just is going to be a lot for everyone, I think.
And as you can see, there's plenty of room to grow here, and the Y plans on that growth. They say they want to incorporate an outdoor water park in phase 2. That is, unless they reach their fundraising goal in phase 1. We shall see.